Hello, my lovely Virgos. This is your reading for the week of July 6th, or when you hear it and it resonates, Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising. Won't be for every Virgo. So, Virgo, for the part of the collective that I'm reading for today, I'm seeing somebody who is staring down at a concrete sidewalk, and there's a bug on the concrete sidewalk, and you're trying to figure out what's the bug? Who is this bug? Why is it there? You're counting the legs. You're trying to figure it out. But the point is, you don't need to. You could step around the bug. You could step over the bug. You could do something else, but we won't say that online. What you can do here, however, is understand that if there is something you are looking at, it feels as though it is something that has carried a charge of pain of some kind, of emotional pain. And that, so for those of you that I am reading for, what Spirit is really offering you is the understanding that you can choose to look at this in a different way. And if you choose to look at this in a different way, what they're showing me is that your heart it's literally like I'm seeing cement in your heart, and that the vines are growing through it and opening it up and breaking your heart open in a really good, positive, loving way. And I almost want to say romantic way, because I'm seeing that quality of red that I associate with a red rose. Now, the interesting thing in this, though, that's important is there are a couple of things here coming through. One is that, Virgo, you don't always, you're usually pretty aware of the pain that people cause you. You're not always aware of the pain that you cause other people. And, this is true of all of us. We are self-centered when it comes to our own emotions. And it's not always easy to stand back and look at that and say, what was my role in that? How did I affect them and how did they affect me? But what's important is, by doing that, what you're doing is you're lessening your attachment to the idea of being hurt. Because what I heard also was, sometimes we hold on to the pain of a situation as some kind of justification for our choices, for our role, our mistakes, whatever. That hanging on to the pain somehow makes other people responsible and us the victim. And this is definitely not where you want to be, Virgo, because now it's time for you to really be empowered. And you've got the do it big card and you've got the choose card. So for me, what this is saying is you really do have the opportunity. I'm just going to pull another one here. Okay, here we go. The isolation card. Isolation here in this deck is talking about, it's not really so much about being disconnected from other people. It's about being disconnected from our own hearts. So when I see that image of your heart with the plants breaking through the concrete, what that's saying to me is you are overcoming that sense of isolation, which is really painful. And certainly when it's something that we have tried to overcome through relationship, whether it's romantic or friendship or work, when it doesn't work, it can lead to even more pain. And then we can go, oh, what did I do there? Or not. The idea about the isolation card here is, this whole thing is about you reconnecting with yourself. My gosh, so many of the readings are about this right now. This is about you reconnecting with your heart and yourself by being able to ask questions and honestly say, what was my role in that? This is how you step out of having been the victim and how you step into somebody who now realizes they can choose differently. And you can do it big. You can really apply yourself to the understanding of the power of choice. And the thing about choosing is, even you might be able to look back and say, I could have chosen differently. What would it have been? But even if it's not that, even if it's just today in this moment, understand that by actively making choices, even if it's around simple things, like where you want to go for dinner when that's up for debate, or what you want to watch on Netflix or whatever it is, by really consciously choosing and being aware of the fact that you are choosing, you are engaging your mind and your nervous system in an energy of power. And that is something that starts shifting the energy around you and loosening up other thoughts and other possibilities. It really does change the energy flow when you start making conscious, deliberate choices. Again, even if they're small ones, it just starts opening things up for you energetically. So this is a suggestion from Spirit, and I'm going to leave you with that. Thanks for showing up, and much love.